No, but it's like these kids are all about social media than they are about social interaction. So it's
Yeah.
like they can sit on the keyboard and do what they got to do. But when it comes to communicating, they miss that. So they go through school, they memorize, regurgitate. They get thrown out in the workforce. They go the first day on the job. Somebody says something they don't like. They go nutso and they scream and yell and run out the door saying they were triggered.
And what you're saying is so simple, it's very profound. Because that's the thing. People have not taught. It used to be if you had a bully at school, you dealt with it. Maybe you got your ass kicked, but you dealt with it. You went out there in the playground and you faced it up. And these days you don't do it. These kids don't know how to deal with rejection. And all of a sudden you go into this job and I can remember 4 years, almost 5 years of my life, I kind of went through a burnout and I said, screw it. I'm tired of being an entrepreneur. I'm tired of hustling. I'm tired of working for myself. I'm going to go be like the rest of the world, get a corporate job. Went to work for a Fortune 300 company, did well, but I was miserable. And I can remember one time in our offices, they pulled everybody. There were several hundred people in this office building. They pulled a group down and said, okay, we're having a meeting with this group. And then on another floor, they're having a meeting with this group. And they told our group, they said, the people in the other group, when they go back upstairs, there's going to be a box on their desk and they're all leaving.
Wow.
They're all gone. We'll take care of them. We'll help them get. And so it's interesting to watch people's reactions because that's real life. Were those people bad? Were they not good at their job? No, not. It's just a downsizing.
Yeah.
And people these days, they don't know how to deal with things like that.
They don't. And the problem is it's expanded now to politics. I mean, that's the issue. I call it emotion-based politics.
Let's talk about that a little bit. Expand on that some.
Yeah, emotion-based politics. There's no fact anymore. So it's like the minute I come at you with a fact that disagrees with the belief you have, you automatically default to racist, bigot, fascist, just because I'm giving you facts that disagree with the belief you have. People can't accept that.
Yeah.
So we use these emotion-based politics. We take the AOCs of the world that have millions of followers. They throw something out there and call it a concentration camp. And, all of a sudden they got people shooting everybody up. There's no fact behind it. Doesn't matter. So systematically we're desensitizing people. So we're throwing stuff out there enough, their brain gets systematically desensitized to it. They hear it enough, they start to believe it.
Yeah.
The Green New Deal is a prime example of that. You got people now are starting to grab onto it. Like, really? Is that part of your brain not functioning or what? Seriously. Have you worked a day in your life to understand the numbers don't work out? But it's all emotion based.
Yeah. And you hear people that you think are reasonably intelligent candidates who are running for office or holding a very big office. And when I first read the Green New Deal, I was like, this looks like something an 8th grader wrote and titled it The Way the World Should Be, and you read it, but now they're actually saying this needs to be a thing. It looks like it should have crayon drawings on it. It's just ludicrous, but people have accepted it. And my philosophy on that, to your point, and I love how you say it because it kind of puts a more intellectual spin on my weird scramblings in my brain, is I think that they're brainwashing us in a way they're whitewashing history. Like you call it a concentration camp. Well, our southern detention centers on the border, they're not trying to create genocide like the concentration camps were. Because you wake up one day and you're like, where are all the Jews? They were here yesterday. I mean, just a minute ago. Now they're gone. We're not down there going, well, where are all the Mexicans going? I mean, they show up at the border and then they disappear. There's a lot of smoke, That's not what we're saying. So to say this is a whitewash of history, but they don't go too far because I almost believe that these people will start using Hitlerian, I don't even know if that's a word. Is that a word, Candace? Hitlerian tactics?
It is now.
It is now. We made it up. You heard it here at the Chad Prather Show. Party time, Mom. They'll start using those same tactics because that's what socialism does.